Hey y'all, Harry is back, and today marks 6 months on testosterone. Can't believe it. Where the hell did time go? I guess, well, a pandemic kind of makes time go by a little quicker, right? Or slower, I don't know. Anyway, let's get to it. Let's get some stages going and we'll see what happens. So, head to toe, head, hair, might be grayer, probably has nothing to do with the testosterone. I don't think my hairline has changed. I don't know. It feels like maybe it is. I don't know. I'm just always like scared that like it's just receding here. But that I think is just a worry because I don't think it's going to happen this soon if it does. So, hair I think is okay. Working our way down, face stuff. I think my face shape has changed. It's so hard to know because like I've stopped lifting because you can't go to the gym right now. So I think my body is just like making weird things happen. So I don't know. I think there's a difference, but I can't tell if it's like a weight shift or if it's because of the testosterone, honestly. As you can see, there's a fair bit of acne, especially like here, definitely in the chin area. Other than that, facial hair, at 6 months, I had no idea that I would have this much. I know that that is not the same for everyone, but if I were to let it grow, I might have some pics. I'll put some up. I think I have some of about 2 weeks of growth of facial hair for me. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to grow it out for much longer than I think it was like a week and a half to 2 weeks. This is after 2 days of not shaving, so I mean I get a pretty good 5 o'clock shadow, at least in this area and here, pretty much after a day, which is weird, right? It's just weird to think that that's now part of my life. Hair on the face. I haven't noticed it really anywhere elsewhere on the face. No ears, no nose. Oh, my eyebrows are thicker, but and here it will grow, but it always kind of did, so that's good. And I'm starting to see more like in here growth. It's lighter, and I don't know, like I have a lot of gray hairs here, so I don't know if it's gonna come in gray here as well. I don't know what that looks like or if it's just not fully formed facial hair. We're gonna find out. Coming down, shoulders and stuff. Once again, like shirts, they just fit different, okay? Compared to, you know, day one, they're, you know, I feel a lot more like, and more shoulder strength for sure. Arm-wise, I feel like I have far less fat on my arms. It is a lot more muscle, shall we say. I can't see it still, but I can do a pull-up. I can do almost 2 right away, and I could not do any before. And so with my weight, I feel like that's a pretty solid thing. I have a fair amount of muscle, but also some weight that I need to lose. Arms, otherwise, hair, there is more of it. There's a lot more of it here and here. It's getting darker here. And then there's just a heck of a lot more up here. I don't know if you can see, but there's just a lot more here. It's not dark yet, but I have a lot more hair here than I ever thought I was gonna have. So that's weird and not bad, but it's just different. Hand-wise, I don't think anything's changed. I wish they would. My fingers are really crooked, but whatever. Chest-wise, so I definitely have noticed that I've lost fat, just like pockets here. There's still some there, but there's fat pockets lost here, which is nice. So it's more just muscle there. And so my chest is just different feeling, right, than it ever was before. And there is a lot of hair on my chest and stomach. I thought it was going to be a lot more at this stage based on where it was at like month 3. So I'm kind of thankful for that because it's not that I don't like the hair, but I really didn't want it to be a shit ton of it by like 6 months because that's a little scary. It's just a disconnect, right, in your mind of like what you thought you were going to have. So there's a fair bit of hair, but there's everywhere. It's not just like on a snail trail or anything, but it's not as much as I thought. It's definitely not anything like my facial hair. There is a little bit of acne that I have like in the chest area. That kind of ebb and flows. It's going down. A lot more acne on my back that I can feel, and it's very itchy and annoying. I don't like that part. And I haven't looked to see if I have back hairs. I don't want to know. Just gonna be honest. Working our way down. Legs, definitely less fat on them and a lot more muscular. They're already pretty muscular to begin with, but now they are pretty good looking in that regard, if I don't say so myself. Do say so myself. Obviously could use some more work, but yeah, pretty solid. A lot more hair on the thighs and inner thighs. I mean, it's pretty much, you can't tell the difference right now. It's just hair. I don't know where it stops. I guess at the hip area. A lot more hair. You know, they weren't kidding like about hair on your backside. That is neither here nor there. There is, you know, we don't have to talk about bottom stuff. That's covered elsewhere, but yeah, there has been changes. Feet, there's more hair on my feet than before, but like once again, it's not a heck of a lot. So, voice. Let's just do the voice comparison, right? This is my voice one day on testosterone. Hey y'all, this is Harry, and this is my voice 3 months on testosterone. Hey, this is Harry, and this is my voice a little over 5 months on testosterone. Hello, this is Harry, and this is my voice 6 months on testosterone. So, voice definitely has changed. Even within the last, I would say, week, it seems a little bit different. One of the things I have been trying to work on the voice, I'm talking more out of my chest voice, trying to be less nasally. So for that, I'm kind of just, you know, walking around, and if you pinch your nose, and obviously, so the way speech works, your M and your N's, those are nasals, considered nasals, and they happen in your nose. Imagine that. But everything else, you should be able to form, and it happens elsewhere in the oral cavity. So if I talk, and I'm talking down here, then, you know, that gets me settled a little bit lower and feeling a little bit more resonant and less nasally. But if I try to talk up here, you can tell the difference, and that's probably where I start, like, I default to, but I need to go down here and feel a little bit more resonant for my liking. Not for anyone else, you know, it's fine, but for my liking, down here is where I like it. So I'm a little bit more aware of it. I want to continue to work on that, and I may even see like speech therapists because of that. Otherwise, mentally, that's just so hard to say because there has been so many things going on in my life. But I would say overall I'm better than I ever have been. I'm happier than I ever have been, and I have no complaints. So yeah, that's been really, really good. That's, I guess, about it. I mean, the time of the month ended after like the first month. That's been great. Sex drive has probably increased, you know, that's not a problem. What other classic things shall we say? I don't think that there's much else. Yeah, it's been going great. I would say I pass pretty much 99% of the time. I haven't been called female or female things in quite a while. Also, once again, that's hard because not a lot of things are open, so I'm not doing a heck of a lot. I do go out and deliver food, and when I deliver food, I am gendered as male pretty much all the time. Granted, my name is now male, at least on one of the platforms, so that doesn't hurt things. I have used some restrooms, and when I use the restrooms, I am using the men's or a gender-neutral restroom. Have not had any issues, but haven't had a lot of experience with that, right? That's probably for a different video because there are other confounding factors in that, right? But yeah, pretty much I am read as male almost all of the time, so no complaints. So with that, 6 months. Can't believe it's gone by so quick and so not quick at the same time. Honestly, we're probably still going to be talking about this pandemic at my year mark, so we're going to see. But when you really think about it, it's kind of cool that while the world is going into a cocoon, so have I. And at this point, I guess it's the United States really at this point that is in a cocoon for the most part. But it's kind of nice that I can emerge and I'll be probably fully seen as male, and that awkward stage didn't really have to happen. It's more going to be like, oh, suddenly you're that, what? You know, that's going to be like probably the cognitive dissonance is going to happen then, not the in-between thing. So that's going to be interesting, but I guess I feel pretty good about that. So, thanks for tuning in. Hope you find out later. I've got updates, probably in a separate video on what's going on in my life, but we've already rambled on far enough. So I'll catch you later, and y'all have a great day.